Well, how's everybody doing, guys? Hey, it's Tuesday. We're surviving this madness, this craziness, right? And more things that are coming up today. The topic that we're going to talk about has already been posted on the headline here of this YouTube live video. I want to just say thank you to everybody who's supporting the channel, who's watching on here on YouTube and all the other social media accounts. Make sure you follow me at Frank the Tank Show 915 at Gmail. I'm not going to stop putting these videos. Frank the Tank Show, Frank the Tank Show 915, okay? And if you'd like to email me and you'd like to be part of the show, or you like, just to share something with our audience, you know what I'm saying? You're free to do so. All you got to do is just email me at frankthetankShow915 at gmail.com. All right, welcome everybody. I'm going to try to see if I can see your comments. And if y'all wondering why I'm dressed like this, well, hey, I had to do some interviews today. I had to do some, speak to a few people here with some contracts, that I'm working on in the, as a cinematographer and a film director and producer doing commercials and whatnot. But anyways, getting back to the program, I got a thumbs up. What's going on, everybody? We got two people in here. I did share it on Zuckerberg's famous page. I didn't want to go to his page live. I'm trying to start, doing these lives here on YouTube, guys. So please let your friends know and let everybody know Frank is right here on this page. God bless everybody. I know it's been hard. What we're watching here is just crazy, and it's just pure insanity, right? What we're going through, especially with all the news outlets and all the crazy mainstream media going nuts about an insignificant, I call it a show, okay? And that's what I'm going to show you right here, because I went and edited the whole Will Smith and Chris Rock situation, right? And I was able to go and show you all very closely, okay, the little show they made and how they were laughing and it looked like they were enjoying themselves. But here we have a bunch of blind people out there that are just still, oh my God, Will Smith, he slapped Chris Rock, and this is like the big headlines out of the distractions of what is my question. When the mainstream media works that way, we already know there's something else, okay? There's something else going. But let's dissect this video and let's set the record straight for the blind people we have out there that are still not able to see. And even maybe if they catch this video and see this, the repetition of what I was able to edit, closely as much as I could. All right. Being that they had two cameramen. I think they had more than two cameramen in there. And they only used one clip of the video at a long distance to show you exactly how Will Smith ended up, slapping Chris Rock, okay? And yes, who cares? But here's the thing. The people don't understand, like, who cares? I get you. That's right, Carol. Who cares about it? But the people don't know that they're putting just a little show there and a distraction. And this is why I come in here and I'm going to show you. And I want you to watch this video that I had, that I worked today really quick and prepped it for some of these people. And on my personal social media account, Facebook page, I ended up doing it. And I said, look, guys, this is a reality. It's not for me to make any points on it. But hey, this is what's really happening. People, they are using the people for their distraction. They're being distractions. All these celebrity and Hollywood stars are just nothing but a bunch of distractions, and they follow up orders. That's what they do. Honestly, that's what they really do. So let's go ahead and play the video so you guys can see it, all right? Here we go. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay. So I guess we got to see a close-up, right? And they are professional actors. That's exactly, Taro. They are professional actors, guys. And this is what we're witnessing right here in front of your faces. I did slow down the whole entire footage and video so y'all could see this, all right? It seems like almost his fingertips were the ones that kind of like just kind of, I mean, he swung at a speed. That's for sure. He swung at a speed, but you can clearly see that if he would have really swung at that speed and really swung it, I think he would have knocked him down. Honestly, he would have knocked the microphone down out of his hand, and he wouldn't have been laughing. Trust me. He wouldn't have been laughing. I don't think they were both smiling. They were both laughing. They looked like they were enjoying themselves. And then when Will Smith turns to the crowd in the audience, that's when he starts his little smirk or whatever. He kind of wipes it out. You know what I'm saying? And he's now acting supposedly all serious. So did they know they were going to cause this distraction? They probably did. Honestly, I saw Chris Rock even going like this, like putting his face like ready, go ahead and do your thing. You know what I mean? Like it seemed like this whole thing is pretty much a show. It's all staged up. It's a show. They're actors. Yes, they can make, they pretty much, it was all staged up. But here you have everyone and their mother and their auntie and their little brothers and sisters watching this and being like, oh my God. And here you have a flood of channels and everybody talking about it. Of course, I'm talking about it, but I'm showing you the reality of this whole stuff, all right? I'm giving you the real insight on how they do this. Now, there was another cameraman, guys. There was another cameraman that we saw there in the video, and I put a big old red arrow so you can see why didn't we get that clip? Why didn't we get that clip? Why didn't we get the clip of the other angle of this whole thing, this whole circus? All right, there was another cameraman right there with his big old camera right there pointing right there where he swung at his face. And if we would have had that, I wouldn't even been able to just even get near. And I would have been able to really, really see how this went down and how these actors made the little game. I mean, they played their little scene here, right? But eventually we didn't get that clip. All right, we didn't get that clip. So I was like, we got that clip. I had to zoom in really, really close. All right, like from distant, guys. This thing was from a distance. All right, I had to zoom in really close to try to see what was going on and what the whole racket was about. This whole thing, these celebrities making, getting mad at each other, blah, blah, blah. And the mainstream media picking up after them. And you guys know how that goes. So anyways. Okay, but why did they cause this distraction? That's what I would like to know. I mean, some of my friends and that were commenting on my personal page, that I have with friends and family were saying that it was a distraction because of Ukraine and what they're doing over there and blah 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 and all this kind of stuff. And it could be. I mean, I wouldn't know, but they caused the distraction. And here's how you know. Because basically, it travels through all the news media outlets. Why? Oh, Frank, they're celebrities. Yeah. But have you ever wondered and thought why it works this way? As soon as they call the shot on it, then it goes all over. It goes all over social media. Okay? And that's the biggest distraction. And that's what causes the distraction. And basically, people that are not out there like noticing this, which it's just so surprising to me why they can't notice it. All right, I'm like, guys, I'm a cinematographer, okay? I'm a videographer, I'm a photographer, okay? When I see these kind of little shows, I study everything, okay? I'm studying lighting, I'm studying the audience, I'm studying how many camera angles they're shooting from. I am studying every single thing that's going around. I just don't watch the video because I want to know how they came up with this video. Now, eventually, this was a live video, right? This was a video that was actually live. and but there were more than one cameraman in there. They only released one clip of the video, okay, at a very long distance, a long distance, like, way from where the crowd was. So basically, he goes over there and he does his little thing, and he's like, he's got his back at the audience. So basically, what you did see is him swing, and yeah, you get to see, but basically on a very fast pace. Like I mean, you've seen that thing going super quick, but when you zoomed in of what I showed you right here on the camera, and I'm gonna play it one more time because I know some of y'all people just tuned in. By the way, y'all can help me by sharing this video, okay? Make sure you copy, share, and share it throughout all the social media platforms so we can get the word out on more of the videos that I'm about to make, right? But here on this live. But let's go ahead and play it. Let's watch it one more time, and that's it really quick. Fake or real, you call it, but here we go. Oh, he did it with style. Look at that. He does it with style. Look, he's smiling right there. Look at his face. They're both smiling. Look at this guy. I mean, you know what I mean? Will Smith is smiling right there. And he smiles again. Oh, time to get serious. Oh, time to get serious. Time to get serious. Yep. Now it's time to get serious. The audience is watching me. You know what I mean? So, so there you have it, guys. You know what I'm saying? And there was another cameraman, of course. Oh, hold on a second. Where's that camera guy? Did you guys see him or not? Okay, let's go ahead and just fast forward real quick. There we go. See where the red arrow is, right? There's a cameraman. Let me rewind this a little bit more so you guys can see the cameraman. He's right there pointing at, he's on this direction. That's a 360-degree angle. Okay, that he's taking that, and there was no way, that basically if you would have been shooting from that angle, you would have seen it closely, okay? You would have seen something better. They cause these type of distractions, and, whenever there's a video I got to dissect, let me know, because I will do it. I will tell you, and I will study it. The way they released that one clip throughout all social media platforms, and I mean all outlets, all media, mainstream media outlets, I'm sorry, was kind of like, okay, you had more than one camera guy, so why did you only pick one clip? Okay, why can you give us more of the clips? Why can you give us more? Hey, get closer to when this guy's slapping this guy. So it was all an act for me. In my opinion, it was an act. Maybe the tip of his fingers kind of went like this, and hold on. He still goes into a little fancy little style, okay? He still goes like that with his hand. I don't know if you saw his hand. Keep an eye on his hand, so when he does a slap, he goes like down like this. Like if it was a movie, karate movie or something. I don't know, right? Hey-ya! This was so funny. Yeah! I mean, I honestly, when I saw it, I was cracking up. And I was like, man, people are so upset, and people are like, oh my God, Will Smith smacked Chris Rock. The whole thing is there. And they took it serious when I posted on my timeline and I said, hey guys, this was just a show. Oh, some people that I have in there went crazy. Like, what do you mean it's all made up? What do you mean it's all part of the show? I was like, they were acting. They're actors. Okay, they were acting. So let me go ahead and do this video and play it in slow motion for y'all, and you decide. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to talk about that to get that out of the way, okay? And God knows what the real distraction was about. We're still trying to figure out why they cause such distraction. Because basically, these people are known to cause these kind of distractions, and something else is going in behind the curtains that you and me are not seeing. Okay, and that's how we know how these mainstream media outlets work, and basically we follow them all the way to Ukraine as well. There was a lot of people out there showing the same scenes that they were shooting with all these jets bombing and all this stuff in certain areas of Ukraine. I'm not saying they're not doing it. Yeah, they're doing it in some parts, but I don't know really what they're really doing, because when the mainstream media goes out there, they're showing a little scene, and then you have people actually going, hey, here's the bridge we were at. Here's everything. It's already so-and-so. This is the time that we're at right now. The news media was here around this time, and there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing going on. And I'm just like, oh my God, really? I see it, and I'm just like, whoo. Not a surprise to me. Not a surprise. Okay, it's not a surprise, but to a lot of people who are blind, it is big time surprises. It's surprising to all those people. And that's why we always say that we gotta dissect things, right? We gotta try to look, don't just whatever they tell you, whatever the mainstream media shows you, try to go around and figure out, ask the questions. Look, this is the thing. It's the same thing. Well, I'm not even going to get into it. Frank doesn't want to even get it. I should not even get into it, because then if I get into it, I know that, certain people out there are just going to be, they're not going to really, really absorb what I'm trying to explain to them, right? So I'm just not even going to get into it. But the point is, okay, everything that you see, everything that you, by the mainstream media, everything that they put out there, all these Hollywood actors, all this stuff, it's not exactly what is really happening, okay? I guess I could put it in that, I guess I could put it that way for everybody. It's not exactly what you're thinking in your mind. When you watch all these Hollywood videos, also, of course, they're produced, they're edited, and the thing is that I already knew from the start, but everybody went crazy, and you should see how much of junk people were putting on their newsfeed, like of this, particularly this. I mean, hold on. They were being sentimental about it. They were being sentimental. I saw people there posting about, oh my God, this is very sad. Will Smith is such a bad person. He's such an evil person. He slapped Chris Rock. And I'm just like, I want to know what really happened while they were doing this distraction. And the next day when it went as a distraction. That's what we want to know. People that are woke like me and you want to know what really happened. While this distraction went on, what was the other thing that happened? Okay? So, see it again for yourself. This is the type of distractions that these Hollywood stars connected to these, this whole global dominance and this whole thing that are, basically they got to do what they're told. So they're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? For me, it was all staged out. I don't have really the answers of why they would want to play this out and they would just cause the distraction. But when I picked it up as a big distraction was when the mainstream media started to share it, and everybody and their mother and every outlet out there started to share it, and it was like the big explosive thing. Oh my God, Will Smith and Chris Rock right into it. Everybody's trying to dissect it, but I gave it to you raw, and I gave it to you on a close-up, and we saw how his hand swung really quick, and his little he must have probably got his cheek through his fingers, okay, through his fingertips, okay, and the sound on it could be caused by a simple little stump or something like that, or a little clap, and that's it. Maybe, possibly, okay. We saw it from close. We saw it. I had to zoom in that video really, really close, guys. I mean, it blurs out, especially when you're giving me, 1080 HD quality, and you're at a distance. That's why I question, where is the other clip from the other angles of the cameras and the other cameraman that was right there filming it? Because he was right there with his big old camera. All right? And y'all saw that. Y'all saw that. That was no joke. That was no joke. Everybody saw that. I mean, that was basically what we saw. And the smile on his face. Both smiles on their faces. As this was happening, they were both smiling about it. And once Will Smith turns to the crowd, he kind of wipes that smile. He let a little smirk out. You know what I mean? So basically, I think this was intentionally played out. It was a show, and that's all it is. There's nothing to it. But blind people that cannot see this, okay, are going to be as blind. Hopefully now, if they would probably, say, hey, I want to know the truth about this. Do it like I do it. You know what I'm saying? Get the programs and then zoom in and really study and dissect the whole entire thing. Dissect the scene. Okay, and I had a lot of people, not a lot of people, I'm sorry. I had a few people in there, very stubborn, trying to fight with me over this and trying to tell me, you can't say that was all staged. Didn't you see all that stuff that happened? Didn't you see it how it happened? Not clearly, but I do have programs and editing programs where I can zoom into the whole thing. And by the speed that Will Smith was going on that hand, and fancy karate chop hand, or whatever it was, right? Right there, he was going at a very rapid speed, okay? I think he only got him on the fingertips. Listen, if this was a real brutal attempt to go and slap him and smack them the way it, honestly, with the force and the way we saw it, honestly, I think he would have really knocked him out. Or Chris Rock would have swung at him back. There would have been a fight, guys. There would have been a big old fight. Basically, I think knowing Chris Rock and the way he is, and even as an actor in movies, I don't think that guy really would have, I at least I wouldn't have, right? Most of us wouldn't have. You know what I mean? The reaction when you get smacked like that really hard in your face or something like that, or if it was really hard and deep, would have cost them to really, it would have cost a fight, okay? And you would have seen the security in there. You would have seen everybody holding them back. You would have seen a big mess, period, okay? You would have seen a big, big mess, in my opinion. You would have seen a big mess and a big show and everybody. It would have turned like the Jerry Springer show. It would have. It would have turned like the Jerry Springer show, honestly, okay? And you would have had all this stuff and you would have had everything. But no, everything was good. Look, he walked. And Chris Rock said, oh my God, there was no security stopping him. He just went there. He did his thing and still no security. Still nobody to hey, man, this is going to get out of hand. Still nobody went out there what's going on? You know what I mean? So to me, it's just a show, guys. That's all it was. You know what I mean? The real question is, why did it happen? Why was this distraction, caused? What was the main cause of this distraction? That's what I want to say, right? I mean, what was the purpose of this distraction, right? What can we find then that they were using this to just go through the whole entire media outlets and it's still causing, it's still being, it's still circulating and people are still trying to figure that out. But what's happening that we don't know about, right? What we really don't know about, that everybody's now paying attention to this and we're not paying attention to something else, right? But anyways, there would have been a fight. There you go, Linda. There would have been a fight, honestly. You know what I mean? Here we go. There would have been exactly a fight. You would have snapped, honestly. But they were both smiling at each other like they're best friends or best buddies. Like, it's a show, you know what I mean? This is so stupid we're doing this, but we're doing it, right? It's kind of like, that's what they told us to do, maybe. That's all I could think of. Maybe they were like, that's what we're told to do. So here we go like idiots. All right, let's do this, right? Let's play the show. That's the way I took it because honestly, they were both looking like they were having fun. And that little karate swing, with his hand, the little karate chop or whatever it was. I mean, he's like, whew. I'm just like, oh my God, you got to be kidding me. That's so silly. But anyways, you know what I mean? Other people took it very personal when I said, hey, this is all a theatrical show. This is theater. This is all played out. This is just, this is just another little show that they made. Oh my God, you should have seen all, the few people that really got butthurt about it. And I said, damn, you guys love Hollywood actors more than yourselves. You must love Hollywood actors more than anything else in this life. Basically, than your gas prices and then everything else that's going on. That to me, really, I'm like, why are these people so obsessed with this when we are all here in crisis, right? This does not make sense at all. Darn it. At all. But then you have Puppet our country here, okay, running the show, killing your gas prices, killing our food, okay, doing a bunch of disaster in this country, but everybody's so concerned about the show, about the little insignificant show that played out with Hollywood stars and celebrities. I don't know. I always wonder if celebrities really care about our gas prices being up and all that kind of stuff too. Nothing against celebrities, but I mean, I'm gonna be realistic about it. I don't see any of them or Will Smith or anybody talking about the crisis that we're going through. Honestly, I don't. I mean, if you guys can enlighten me, maybe I'm missing something. Okay? But I have not seen none of these celebrities step up to the plate and say, people, you know what I mean? We feel for you in these time of crisis that we're going through. We feel that these ridiculous gas prices are killing your economy and your money and your pockets, and also the food prices and everything that's going along. We feel you. Let me take this time to talk to my fans and everybody and tell them that you have my support. You have my support. We're gonna do this event to raise money or something. We're gonna do something about this, right? I don't see none of these Hollywood celebrities talking about it. None of them. But there are the people treating them like royalties, going buying their tickets, and making them like more famous and more rich when they don't. Half of the people here in America, population, don't even have the money to do this anymore. I don't get it. I really don't. Maybe one day I'll get it. Maybe one day God's going to be good enough to show me and say why. I really don't get it. Anyways, guys, I'm back to my program. I got more work to do. I just thought I'd come in here and share another video with y'all, all right? I appreciate you guys tuning in, as always, all right? Thank you for your support. Thank you for your prayers. I'll be praying for you. Make sure you pray for me. Hey, guys, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow is Wednesday. I have a few meetings there. I will try my best to come in here. Pastor Fernando has not spoken to me in a while because he's busy with his games, and he said he'd come back. But he'd let me know. But nevertheless, I keep praying for everybody, guys. Keep praying for your country. You know what time it is. You know what we're going through. You know all the stuff and all the distractions that are coming out. You know that you got to be prepared for everything. Okay, I was very ticked off on Facebook because I know that they are messing my account, deleting some of my stuff, and flagging me for things. So I have to come on YouTube. I've always been Facebook's most wanted in the most wanted list. Okay, and ever since they shut down our big page that we had there with many people sharing a lot of truth, and we had so much evidence from voting fraud and all the stuff that happened with the elections with Donald Trump. And we had many videos of just, this and a lot of stuff that was coming up. I mean, they decided to take that page down. Oh, not to mention, maybe I was busting their trafficking circle there here in the city. I don't know. But the page went down and we started a new one and they started attacking me. So, hey, I'm over here. I know that David Rodriguez, as a matter of fact, I spoke to him today, Nino. All right, Nino's Corner, David Rodriguez, good friend, good conservative, and we spoke today because we're gonna probably work on some things, and I hope that we can connect and I can bring his show to a different level of production, and also work on his testimony. So there's a lot of things coming up too. I was glad I just spoke to him, but later on you'll see why. Hopefully he accepts to get this candidate on his show. All right, here from my city that has a lot to talk about and who's fighting also for freedom like everybody else. So I'm doing my, I'm on the road, guys. I'm doing whatever I can. We just got to fight the good fight. That's all. And we got to keep doing it. And we got to keep praying and make sure we're asking God Almighty to help us, all right? Because that's all we have left. So anyways, God bless y'all. I'll see you, all right? Make sure you share this video so people can see that we're here on YouTube. Have a great night, guys. God bless.